Even the best of us have some limits. There are few places we can let go.
Suppose I also earn my pay.
Quite the predicament.
Materials, eh? I shan't deny. They have their uses.
Life's best taken at a leisurely pace.
Wonder if it's too early for dinner.
This might contain useful information.
Let's have a look then. I suppose we cannot expect sunshine to follow us wherever we journey.
Grumbling isn't like to improve our situation, you know.
It's really coming down.
Take heart. The worst it can do is drench our equipment. Would that ox carts were a bit safer. And a bit swifter, too.
'Tis preferable to walking everywhere, that's for certain. We are under attack! Fight on! Victory shall be ours! Climb on and I'll send you soaring!
My magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements.
Thank you. Here, by way of thanks.
How do you fare? Say, would you be willing to do me a favor? Thank you kindly.
Wonder if this will be my lot.
We seem to have arrived without issue. But are we safe here?
I've just had a thought. Loath as I am to recall the events of the coronation, they are fresh in my mind still. We must needs uncover this secret power that allows for the command of pawns.
I thank you. Would you accept this? Tis here we will. That's it. Together, we.
Well met, sir. Well met, sir. How might I be of service? Do come again.
Our packs are heavier? And our purses far lighter.
Well met, sir. How might I be of service?
In the world, just as it should be.
Might as well take a look while you're here, eh? Stop by again soon. Might as well take a look while you're here. Here, eh?
I'll gladly stay a while. Not to look forward to, but a long time remember the last
A good sleep will ensure. The sun may have fallen, but the day is far from over.
Shall we check our packs and be off? We cannot break it from this side.
Really now?
Mayhap it's time you use your lantern, Master.
I brought the number that you requested. I'll take it this'll be enough.
Aye, nicely done. Get in, you lots. Here's your payment.
Thank you kindly, sir. Ordinarily...
And I'll thank you to spend it wisely. Don't go drawing undue attention onto yourself, or that'll be the last you get. An ox cart travelling a night is suspicious enough in its own right, if 'twere known that I'm carrying pawns across the border.
I know. And I'll take care of it, I swear it. Contact me again when you've need of more cargo, won't you? What is it? I've done naught worth following me over. Who are you? Come to... Right, let me go.
Very well. I shall return.
There we are. That ought to keep me light on my feet.
You can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour of need, Master. Knowing when to use curatives is my specialty.
scuffle.
Off we trot.
Bit bland.
Get
What kind of throw is everyone's as tired as I am. Right.
It's rather peaceful here, isn't it?
That's that. You all right, by the way? You look a bit out of sorts.
I'm well enough. It is only... I was nearly found out the other night, so I'm a little nervous.
Get yourself together, man. If you're going to get us caught, this will be the end of our partnership.
Hold, I beg you. I was approached by a battalion merchant I met at the border checkpoint. Aye, I know. Here in Vermont, there's nary a deed more abhorrent. But you have to understand, my gambling debts were like to drown. I know not where they've been taken. Pray, believe me. Here, take this. 'Tis a document I got from that merchant. If word of this should reach the palace, I'd no doubt be disciplined. I might even lose my post. I'll give you all the gold I got today. So pray, I swear, I'll ne'er do aught like this again. Oh, I suppose 'twas too much to hope for.
Many thanks. We'll take it from here, sir. Worry not, he'll receive his due soon enough. Sit.
Come here when I need a minute to think.
If that is your destination, we cannot follow. But know that your return is eagerly awaited.
Hello there, still. Since you went to the trouble of visiting me here, perhaps you'd like to hear a rumor I heard recently. It came by way of a client, a merchant who owns and operates ox carts, as she would have... Strange, isn't it? Apparently, it makes its appearance just after sunset. As someone in the same line of business, My client said she's ashamed to know that one of her fellows is involving themselves in illegal dealings. That said, I've not set foot outside the capital in quite some time. 'Twas news to me that passenger ox carts don't travel at night. Well, that's it for the rumor. I suppose you'll be on your way now? I've not set foot outside. 'Twas news to me that What of you? Have you any plans to venture outside the city?
I have been waiting for you, Arisen.
Need anything? Many thanks.
No purchases to be made today, I see. I just hope the shopkeep understands.
The Arisen is ever prudent in the application of coin.
What's the make of this?
Off we trot.
The sky is radiant this night. I feel at peace to gaze upon it.
You have my support. How are we to get through this door?
To do. Got to try and stay away.
Always another errand to see to.
Ah, I'll take that. We might find a use for it.
You have my fullest confidence. Yes, Your Majesty? Ah, so you've been kept. To be precise, the letter of the law does not forbid the abduction of pawns. However, in our sovereign-ruled kingdom, crude treatment of the pawns who so loyally serve our liege is an act decried by all. If one were to sell them for personal gain, they would doubtless be censured no matter their station. And this letter, by its make and the quality of the parchment, I can only surmise 'tis of the like used in the palace. We ought to assume a member of the court has a hand in this matter. But for what purpose are these pawns being gathered? And where are they being taken? I have a proposal, Your Majesty. Should we ascertain the pawn's destination, perchance we will discover the intent behind this plot. Yet if we question the driver haphazardly, this mission will be over before it begins. I bid Your Majesty follow the ox cart without arousing suspicion, that you might divine where it is headed. Alternatively, mayhap Your Majesty could assume the guise of a pawn and await pickup in a likely location. I leave the choice to Your Majesty's discretion.
You haven't forgotten us, have you, Master?
Whatever am I to do?
Why would someone do such a thing?
To tie my boots.
There's much needs doing.
It's obvious.
Here's hoping we don't run into any trouble today.
I'll wonder if there's any
Everyone's as tired as I am.
By your leave, Arisen.
What's this? Only pawns? What's that dullard playing at? Suppose it's all the same. The cargo's all I need to get the job done. In you get there. Oh, it's cold out. Fie, I'm tired. Empty. Forgot to buy more drink. Could do with a proper meal. What was that? Fie. Now I'm jumping at shadows. We're under attack! Don't just stand there! Protect the cart! Drive the fiends back!
We shall remain here.
What's the hold-up? Get in! How fare my fine passengers this evening? Don't know why I'm asking, you never answer. suppose you'll just have to listen then. You pawns are creatures. They say you'll do whatever the Arisen says. You offer no complaint or quarrel, and you're undying to boot. You're well suited as slaves, if you ask me. Truth be told, I've lost count of how many of you I've transported these past few days. Still not the faintest idea what they do, or where they take you after I drop you off. I've ne'er seen one of you return. That says a lot. As some would tell it, you're serving as targets for new recruits undergoing spear training. Others say your lifeblood is squeezed out like juice from a grape to be offered to the Empress of Batal. Did that scare you, baby of mine? It was all in jest. It's not like I know the truth of it anyhow. Not like I care. As long as I get my coin, I'm a happy man. I'm not fussed what happens to me.
Halt! We're expecting your cargo. Open up.
I hear they follow whatever command they're given.
Aye, and they'll take any beating without a word of complaint. Let's see for ourselves.
How'd you like that?
Built you rather tough.
You going to fight back? Another day.
They may be undying, but they do seem to know.
They're just taking it.
Bunch of ball. It's like hitting a tree stump.
Enough! That's valuable merchandise you're toying with. Worth more than your wages combined. Have you prepared the cargo we're to carry alongside them? No? Well, get a move on. We're off.
This can't be.
On your knees, worthless vessels. Wait. You're not a pawn. We've an intruder in our midst. To what?
Wait a moment.
At least I have my life. That's something.
Well met.
Sometimes all you need is a
Mayhap I'll
If we're up for a fight, I won't say no.
A customer, then. That changes things.
Me? Now, this hardly bears saying, but don't you dare try to take anything without paying for it first. Many thanks.
I cannot wait to put this new equipment to use.
We've made it then. What's our first order of business, Arisen?
Have you business with the guild, sir? Have you found any of the items we discussed? Perchance. Do come again.
Well met. Got nothing to fear if I keep.
Have you business with the guild, sir? I should be glad to assist. Do come again.
Go on, regale me with a tale of your adventures.
You have my fullest confidence. Has there been some development, Your Majesty? Well now, you have divined the Oxcart's destination then. I see. So they were procuring pawns in order to carry out this excavation. The staff you mention is most curious. It sounds as if 'tis of the same make as the jewel wielded by the Queen Regent's puppet. I had heard pawns face much prejudice in Batal. Yet to hear that they are treated as tools to be discarded, and given such perilous tasks, 'tis contemptible indeed. Volcanic Island has long been part of Batal's territory. The lake of lava present there is revered for its flames, which are sacred to the Batali people. Perhaps 'twould be considered blasphemy to give such work to their own. Or could this simply be a means of testing the efficacy of these jewels that allow for the control of pawns? I can offer naught but conjecture. For now, we ought to aim our efforts towards proving that a member of the Vermundian court has been selling pawns. Should we succeed, even the Queen Regent herself could not deflect the people's displeasure. She would doubtless lose their confidence. You have my gratitude, Your Majesty. The evidence you have gathered shall form the stalwart pillar upon which our rightful claim will rest. 'Tis most valuable, so pray exercise the utmost care when deciding how it ought be used.
Welcome to... And quality's what you need if you want to survive. So if all you many thanks. I appreciate the business.
You're the Arisen, aye? A personage of great esteem is to return from Batal to Vermund. I speak of Sir Augustin. He is a noble and the leading voice of opposition against the Queen Regent. Your aid is requested in guarding his ox cart as it travels the high road. As a potential ally to your cause, 'twould do you no favors if he were to come to harm. I trust he will cooperate, and bear in mind that this is a matter of the utmost secrecy. Not even the captain of the guard has been informed of it. You have your orders. Read them, and follow them to the letter.
You have my fullest confidence. You have my gratitude, Your Majesty. 'Tis most valuable. So is there aught else you would speak of, Your Majesty? The way to Batal should be open to you, if you make use of that entry permit. When you arrive, you would do well to seek out the Oracle. Her aid could be invaluable in the days to come. Is there aught else you would speak of, Your Majesty? Do not forget that we work to...
Well met, son. How might I be of service? Are you in the market for something in particular? Do come again.
I shan't get this night.
How might I be of service?
Lots to do.
A tad rowdy, but I can't. I'll not take that from you. Well met, son. How might I be of service? Come take a look. Be glad you did. Do come again.
You're really pushing your luck.
Have you business with the guild, sir? I should be glad to assist you. Do come again.
Crowns and politics are no concern of mine.
I'll take any chance not to think on my trouble.
An ox cart ought to make our journey easier.
Walking everywhere is...
This ox cart, I'll need to see some coin before I let you on.
We've got goblins!
We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness.
Not bad! Use me as your foothold to soar to greater heights!
I grant you roaring flame.
About time you showed up. We've been waiting for you. Our mission is simple. Sir Augustin will board the ox cart. We must safeguard it from would-be assailants till it reaches its destination. See to it that none approach. The Queen Regent's supporters will come for Sir Augustin's head. Of this, we can be certain. Oh, a quiet day is a welcome. Come along now. What was that sound? Who's there?
Hold a moment. I'll be handling Augustine's escort from here.
Foul brigand! We shan't allow—
There's no need for theatrics. I know your aim here. Ah, here's a surprise. We met at the tavern, remember? Fair warning, cuz this craven isn't worthy of your trust.
He speaks madness! Subdue him at once, ere he— You would betray me.
You believe me, then? That's a bit of a relief, actually. Thanks, cuz.
Curse you!
Phew! I appreciate the confidence, cuz 'twas a welcome surprise. But I can't linger here, I'm afraid. My apologies for this. Follow after me, if you can. Succeed, and I'll share the truth of all of this.
You have my protection. Dare I say it? We trounced our foe, well and true.
We mustn't allow ourselves— The fire must be put out ere our comrade burns!
Well done, Master.
A flawless execution!
Let us try for the same result with our next attack.
Tis in caverns such as these that monsters thrive.
Master? Master, can you hear me? Are you unharmed?
Pray seek an exit. I shall search for a way to rejoin you.
We meet again. Hoy there. You seem to have fared better than I did. I took the fall for Augustine, only to find myself waist deep in monsters. Still, so long as he escaped, I'd wagered that makes this a job well done. Speaking of, I was to tell you the truth behind all of this. Well, I'll be glad to oblige you, of course, but we ought to get moving first. What say I explain while we search for an exit? time to get to work. Not bad. From what I've seen of your skills during that mess in the tavern and today's business, I can say you're really something. And my word ought to carry a fair bit of weight, considering my reputation as a warrior of unparalleled skill. Turns out, as a sellsword proves himself, the list of those who can afford his services grows shorter and comes to be written in finer ink. Makes for a duller life, though I can't say I've any complaints about the weight of my pockets. Still, I hunger for a real battlefield, where a single misstep spells death. I crave the simplicity of it. There's naught else like it. The clashing of bodies and wills. I'd not say no to a fight with you. Let's have at it when I'm all healed up, eh? Mayhap, I'll not give you a choice in the matter. I'm not sure what's brought me here. I suppose I'll have a few drinks and hit the hay. That escort mission was a trap concocted entirely for your benefit, you know. It was supposed to give those responsible a means to incriminate you. But Augustin is no fool. He had his doubts about his summons to Vermin and hired me to watch over him in an unofficial capacity. So I looked into the cart that would be escorting him, and lo and behold, I found your name. But 'twasn't on the list of hired guards, oh no. Rather, your name was on the list of persons to be on guard for. In short, you had been called in to act the part of the culprit. Mark my words, if you'd carried on with them, Augustin would have been slain, and you would have been held responsible. You'd not have stood a chance against all that if it hadn't been for me. Aye, methinks I've earned my pay this time. And then some. Now all that remains is to escape this place. I expect we'll find a way out soon enough, if we only press on. Still, I've got to wonder where this craven plot came from, and what you did. To one thing's for certain, you must have powerful enemies in Vermin. But why? 'Tis not as though you're the Arisen true. What? You are the Arisen. Ha! 'Tis a small world indeed. You've piqued my interest even further, cuz I've no business here. Best I hit the road. Right, let's press on. Judging from the flow of air here, the exit can't be far. Well, this is a right awful place to be cut short. At least you made it out all right. Don't worry, cuz. I'll be fine on my own. After all, I can't afford to die here. We haven't had ourselves a real bout yet. We'll see each other again. You can count on that. And when we do...
We are reunited at last, Master. I do hope you encountered no trouble in the cave.
'Tis done.
We've got choppers!
It's fierce fire's fury.
Climb on and I'll send you soaring!
The paths to victory are merely illusion. That strategy never would have occurred to me.
Truly? Soaked! Do try not to catch cold. I've just recalled. I found a treasure chest near here during my travels beyond the rift.
I grant you fire's blade. Use it well.
Douse the flames! Or it is too late!
Over hastiness might be our greatest burden thing.
I will finish this, here and now! A moment of indecision may spell our doom!
Seems Material. They? I shan't deny. They have their uses.
I've a knack for combining materials that I hope you'll find.
I'll gather this. It might be of use.
Slimes! Most unpleasant!
We have no means of exploiting our enemy's This seems a decent spot for a campsite.
Chance to recover our strength would be no mistake.
Thanks. Take this, with my compliments. I shan't let them harm you.
Nicely done.
Think nothing of it.
Splendid.
Comrade Burns!
Let my magics grant you an elemental boost. Ox carts make for relatively safer travel.
Fewer monsters are to be found on the main road, though carts travel only by the sun's light.
That looks promising. Any ideas as to how we might reach it?
Have you business with the guild, sir? I should be glad to assist. You.
Always a pleasure.
A crime committed here will see one confined to jail.
I've heard that jailers are paid a pittance. Despite the hardships of their work.
Then, we must rest, though the sun is still up.
waiting on them before?
We shall await you. Here, Master.
I must ask you to leave this place at once.
My legs are stiff as boards after training.
Leave this place at...
I must ask you to leave this place at once.
Quiet at last.
Can't wait for the new equipment to come.
Some patrons can be rather demanding.
Could have sworn I ought to attend to.
It's on me to bear what younger children can't.
I'm
not sure what to do about that.
Perhaps 'tis... Perhaps 'tis time I left this city behind.
Welcome, sir.
Tis good to be reunited.
I'm just grateful I get to lead a quiet life.
Tis quiet about.
Can't remember the last time
Not much going on.
Not a bad turn up so far. It's on me to bear what younger children
This place is very dreary. See the spirit.
Lonely place.
I must be regimented. The townsmen. I'd sooner stay out of battle, where it's possible.
Never been.
never...
Have you business with the guild, sir? I should be glad to... assist you.
Always a pleasure.
I'll treat myself to a tickle before bed.
Interested in my wares?
I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to
I shall be proud to serve you, Arisen. At least I go knowing I fought to the best of my ability. 'Twill be an honor to serve by your side.
A troubling rumor has reached my ears, and methinks I ought to share it. 'Tis said there is an illness pawns can contract beyond the rift that inflicts unspeakable harm on those around them. As it progresses, the pawn gradually loses all self-control and, in time, will even cease to heed the Arisen's commands.
How
Are you in the market for something in particular? Always a pleasure. Well met, sir. How might I be of service?
Need anything? Many thanks.
packs are heavier, and our purses far lighter.
We've a journey to prepare for after all. We can't afford to cut corners.
Hope this joint plays out there.
Such quietude is a blessing.
Not such peace. Without to focus, my head will roll if aught goes awry.
I'd sooner stay out of battle, were it possible.
We shall remain here.
Happy voices carried on the wind.
Where to now?
I bet
I cannot deny. I see. I cannot deny that I am at an impasse.
I'm just grateful I get to leave. What do you want to do today? I must check my energy.
Preparations. Up my training.
This ox cart's bound for... I'll need to see some coin before I let you on.
It is hard to imagine a world empty.
Ah, I'll take that. We might find a use for it.
Not good will come of this.
Suppose I could enjoy some idle chit-chat. Need anything? Stop by again soon. Need anything?
Got to find more places to buy my stuff.
So, you seek to enter Batal, I presume? Go on through.
What to make of this?
Sorry, sir.
This ox cart's bound. You've got to pay afore we depart. I'll drive this cart till I retire.
May the heavens look kindly upon us all.
Come to think of it, was there not another task we were to see to somewhere nearby?
We shall have to decide which is the most pressing. We cannot do everything at once.
I'll check my stock. See what's running low.
Pleasant surroundings.
Care to join me for a glug or three, cuz? Say, cuz, are you fond of granting folks' requests? Appreciate you, cuz.
I can hardly hear myself think over these fuckers.
Looking for aught in particular?
Nothing but the surely I'm very intuitive.
You are worried.
Try to keep up, eh?
An ox cart ought to make our journey easier.
Walking everywhere is certainly tiring.